Hello, my name is Kelly Klein. I am a Franciscan companion of the Renewal from the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Sunday, the Lord's Day, is the principal day for the celebration of the Eucharist because it is the day of the resurrection. It is the preeminent day of the liturgical assembly, the day of the Christian family, and the day of joy and rest from work. Sunday is the foundation and kernel of the whole liturgical year. In this statement, the Church is saying that the resurrection is the most important day of the year. It is our cornerstone of the foundation of the Church. Would it not stand to reason that the building blocks on top of that cornerstone are the days between Easter and Pentecost? And the Easter season is the most important season of the year. An invitation, 5 minutes with the risen Christ, an Easter season reflection. My fellow Franciscan companions and I would like to invite you to join us in a new Easter season reflection. As a general rule, we are faithful following along with the days of Advent, Christmas, and Lent. We are reminded daily that there is something that we should be doing. Then we have Holy Week, and we celebrate those days. And that brings us to the most important day of the liturgical year, Easter Sunday, the resurrection of Christ. After Mass, we have a family dinner. Our children find their Easter baskets, and in the evening, we rest and reflect. Monday morning, we fix breakfast, drop the kids off at school, we go to work. Our week becomes normal and we are back to our regular schedule. Before you know it, we have to run out and find a red geranium because tomorrow is Pentecost Sunday and we have this tradition. Every Pentecost Sunday we must bring a red flower to plant. During the Mass, we are reminded that this is the end of the Easter season. What? Wasn't it over Easter Monday? Did we miss some days? Yes. Easter season is 50 days. What does Pentecost literally mean? 50th. It comes from the Greek word Pentecost, which means 50th. Pentecost is taken from the Old Testament Passover. In Hebrew, it's called Shalavat. Leviticus 23, 15 and 16. Beginning with the day after the Sabbath, the day on which you bring sheaf for elevation, you shall count 7 full weeks. You shall count the day after the 7th week, 50 days. Then you shall present a new grain offering to the Lord. It was on the 50th day, called Pentecost, that the first believers received the Holy Spirit. Acts 2, line 1. For when the time for Pentecost was fulfilled, they were all in one place together. So what happened of those days between Easter and Pentecost? Of course, if we could go to the daily Mass those days, all would be well because we would be celebrating every day. But most of us cannot do that. So we have a plan to bring a portion of each of those days into our community via video. The videos are intended to elevate the Easter season not only in our parish but in our community. As companions of the Renewal, we reach out to the community we live in and do not limit ourselves just to our parish. For this new Easter season, we have our local Catholic schools, teachers, and students on board to help. We are reaching out in our community to our elderly care facilities, our homeless shelters, and our jail ministry to see if we can bring the videos into their facilities. The videos are not going to be some high-end production. In most cases, self-done by the speaker. All are pre-recorded. Early each morning, a video will be placed on our YouTube and Facebook. You will get notices and links from our weekly bulletin, the church website, and my parish app. Once posted, each will remain on those sites for an indefinite period. The videos will have different speakers. Some you will know, some you will recognize. Some are from different parishes outside of our community. The video will be approximately 5 minutes. They will contain the gospel of the day, a short story on the gospel, how it came in and made a difference in someone's life, and a suggestion of the day. When you have an event and you apply an action to that event, it is imprinted into your memory. It is like witnesses to an event when they take no action. Most of them cannot repeat what happened the very next day. The purpose of this Easter is to celebrate the 50 days, to learn why Easter season is the most important season in the Catholic Church. As in any Mass we attend, you must participate in the Mass, not just be a spectator. Now, these videos are not a Mass. They do not take the place of a holy day of obligation. The event is the video. The action is the participation in the suggestion of the day. Not only will you remember that day, more than likely you have impacted someone in a positive manner, and you have both celebrated that day. The suggestion of the day will be simple. It will be very easy. Some will take as little as a minute or two. The videos will be posted very early each morning. Now, the purpose and goal is to watch these first thing in the morning. This way you have more time to discern your action, and when it presents itself sometime during the day, you will be ready. Our goal is simple. Whatever your relationship is with Christ on Easter, it will be stronger and more fruitful on Pentecost. So we ask you, prayerfully consider joining us, and together let us celebrate the 50 days of Easter. 5 minutes with the risen Christ, an Easter season reflection. Thank you.